Hello, hello, my beautiful signs of Cancer. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today we are going to be doing an oracle and tarot for the current energies. Whenever you come to this reading, my readings are timeless unless my guides tell me otherwise. So there will be something in here for you. You already know the title, of course, and I do not. So let's get right into it. Let's remember that this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I will keep the camera here for the oracle portion and then move the camera down to the cards so that you can see them as I shuffle and pull the tarot. Today we are using the Soul's Journey Lesson cards by James Van Praagh. And the card that you got, my beautiful Cancers, is Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Beautiful orange, fiery, passionate color there in this card for you, Cancers. And it is true. I don't like change. I really don't. I don't like it when I make plans and then I have to adapt to something else. But that's just the way of the world that we live in, right? Best laid plans, right, can be blown up with whatever. Now, change is also a good thing because it's how we grow and evolve, right? Challenges, changes. This is what forms our souls. This is what molds us. This is what gives us wisdom, right? So change is a good thing. If we stay in the same old thing all the time, same exact routine, same food, same places we go, same everything, we stagnate, right? We've got to have change. So Cancers, what is it in your life that you need to change up? Is it your work routine? Is it the meals you're eating? Do you need to try something new, some new seasonings? Do you need to try a new restaurant or a new recipe? What is it that needs to change? If you jog or run or walk outside, do you need to pick a different route? Something needs to change to be a catalyst to excite you, is what I'm hearing. The Spirit is saying, change it up, get excited about something new. Okay, we're going to move the camera down, as I said, and I will see you in just a moment. Okay, beautiful Cancers. We are going to use the Journey to Oz and Wonderland deck for your tarot portion of your reading. And I have already meditated and focused on your energy for this part of the reading. So we'll do this, and then we'll talk about your animal oracle, which is already drawn out there. I can't shuffle all the decks on camera because it just makes the video way too long, and then people don't watch it, or they skip through it. And there's analytics on here that can say, if I make a 12-minute video that people watch for an average of 7 minutes, and I'm like, what were they skipping? Or maybe they only watched half of it. I don't know. But anyway, so I tried to remedy that by doing the oracle cards ahead and just shuffling and pulling the tarot on camera. I hope that you are all doing well. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for supporting my small channel, which is growing. I appreciate every single view, every like, every comment, every person who takes the time to watch these messages. These messages aren't from me, Lisa. These are from Spirit, Source. They're from my guides. They're messages that the sign needs, people in the sign need. The World. Wow, great way to start this off, Cancers, with the World card. Something that you've been working on is coming to a close, but you will be very happy about it. It is going to bring much happiness. 10 of Swords. That's not such a great card, but I'm getting the feeling that somebody is kind of jealous of this world, jealous of the success that you've had, the moon, things you don't see. So there's somebody that may be jealous because you are smart and successful in your work or your business, your relationships, and there's somebody that you don't know. And then we have the Seven of Cups. That's choice. That's overwhelming choice, right? So maybe you've gotten some sort of new training that's going to open up some doors for you. It could be that kind of a choice. Cups are emotions. So whatever the choice is, it will be emotional. It could be about your partner. Queen of Swords, that's the truth teller right there. Air sign energy, thoughts, words, conversations. So yeah, we're going to put this all together once we get the last card. Okay. All right. What else, Spirit, do you have for my beautiful Cancers for this message right now for them? Okay. Last card. All right. The Emperor, Aries energy. A strong masculine energy that could be trying to control things. Okay, so remember we started with change, and now we have the World. The artwork in this deck is so gorgeous. That's the Looking Glass, right? So the World, you're looking at all of the things that you have just been through to create what you have. It could be that you've built up your money, you've paid off some bills, you bought a new car, you're buying a house. Whatever it is that you've been working on, maybe it's your savings account, building that up. It could be anything. It could be a relationship. But at any rate, the World is closing that chapter, right? This is card number 21, which is a 3, which is creation, collaboration, the Holy Trinity, mind, body, spirit, alignment. Okay, so the feeling that I get from that card is that you just all of a sudden realize, wow, I have done all of that. I got here. I'm here. I've done it, right? And the next card is the 10 of Swords. And you see, what is? The swords are kind of in the ground right there. And I don't know what that is. I mean, it's hard to tell what's around. Like the house, the house has swords in it. It looks like it's all broken down. It's like the house that came down, right? But out here is all these beautiful flowers, right? Some animal energy out there. So it's not a complete defeat, but there could be or has been somebody who is jealous of your success, jealous of your beauty, jealous of your handsomeness. There's somebody who is like, I don't understand why they have all that. You know, they don't deserve it. It's a feeling like that, right? But that's okay. People, there's always going to be, I'm sorry, quote unquote, haters. There's always, people comment sometimes on my videos, things like this is evil. And so I can't take that to heart, right? I need to move on and do what my life is for me, not worrying about what somebody else thinks of it. Then you have the Moon. The Moon is the Cheshire Cat, who is kind of a wisdom keeper. He doesn't like to give the information, so to speak, if I remember correctly. The Moon can represent Pisces, a fellow water sign for you. But more importantly, the Moon is things that you don't see. It's something, so I feel like that 10 of Swords card, there's someone that you think is your friend that isn't really your friend, or somebody that you think supports you, but they really don't. They put a smile on their face, right? Like the Cheshire Cat, yeah, you know, I'm so happy for you. And inside, that's not what they're thinking, right? But don't be worried about it, because you are a light being, right? You can persevere. If people are having those kinds of thoughts, they're not light beings, but your light can shine a light onto them, right? The other thing about the Moon card is something could be told to you in your dreams. So pay attention to what you're dreaming about at night. If you don't have a pad and pen next to your, I know that's old-fashioned to some young people because everything is text and phones and all, but I would really encourage everyone to have a dream journal. I've had one for years, and many times I will go all the way back to the beginning of that journal and I will read it. Now, I only put things in there when they feel important, right? Not every dream is something that you have to write down. But sometimes I just know there was a message in there. So I go back and read over it just to see what happened around that time, because I date every single one, not so I know when I had that dream. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Next card is the Seven of Cups. This is more water energy. This is loving, nurturing energy. This is emotional energy. And this is a choice. Sevens are reflection, right? And your first card was the World, which was showing the mirror, right? What the heck? Why can't I remember it? The Looking Glass. Gosh. Okay. And now this is more reflection, right? Thinking back about the choices you've already made. What are the choices you want to make for the future, right? She's looking at all these glass containers and thinking about which one she's going to choose, right? So this could be how you're choosing your way forward. What is the path? Is it a new job, a new partner, a new group of friends? Is it a new walking or running path? Is it a new recipe? Is it something new to shake things up? Remember, we said that in the beginning, right? Cancers. So, Spirit is challenging you to pick something new that you've never done, a recipe you've never made, a restaurant you've never been to, a hike you've never been to, something like that. Choose something new. I don't know why that message is so strong, but it is. Then you have the Queen of Swords. She's the Red Queen. So the Queen of Swords is a truth teller. She will bring the truth to light, right? So swords are air energy. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some sort of truth, and it could be just a truth that you need to tell yourself about what was going on here, right? With this Ten of Swords, moon energy, what you want to choose. Maybe you just need to be honest with yourself. But this queen, this feminine energy queen, she is at the top of the suit for being in control of her words, her language, her vocabulary, her conversations. But she doesn't beat around the bush. And that either there's somebody in your life that maybe that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that might be going to tell you some truths that may be hard to hear, okay? Maybe they have the truth about whoever this person is that's jealous or envious of something about you or about what you have. And then you have the Emperor. I love this card. It's so hilarious, right? It's the wizard with Oz in the top of his head in the clouds. It's just such a cool rendition. These cards are beautiful. So the Emperor is Aries energy, fire, passion. Aries is the ram. They're going to get what they want, whether they have to bully somebody into it or not. And I said when the card came out, that's what I feel like. There is a masculine energy that's trying to control what you're doing. And this can be a male or a female. So we all have feminine and masculine energy. When you are assertive and controlling, even if you're a female, that's your masculine side coming out, right? Not your feminine, loving, nurturing, caring, going with the flow side. The masculine, we have to have both sides, right? We need to be assertive at times. We need to have the energy to stand up for ourselves. But the feeling I get from this card is that there's somebody that is, it could be this same person who's smiling like a Cheshire cat in your face, but they don't, and they're trying to control. They could be trying to control you with words, right? Something that they're saying to make you not believe in yourself, right? That could also be the situation. Okay, Spirit. Do you have, I've got my mini Gilded Tarot deck just to see if there's anything else they want to tell us about this message. Wow, they're coming up. Yeah, Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. The Wheel of Fortune, moving forward, Sagittarius energy there. Cancers, you're going to get through this, but choice. Okay, so let's look at these clarifiers. So this situation, right, something is coming to a close. You've achieved something great. Somebody is envious or jealous about it. You're not sure who that is. Or it's going to be revealed to you in a dream, or it could be a daydream even. You're going to be like, oh, it's going to click, right? Then you have a choice of A, how to deal with that person and what you're going to do going forward, right? Not worrying about them, but what your choices are. Then you have that beautiful Queen of Swords, right? Cut into the chase, truth teller, right? And in control of your words, okay? Then you have that Emperor, who I said was, or Spirit said through me, this is a masculine energy person, or their masculine energy is coming out to try to control things. Then you have the Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior. Yeah, you're almost there, and you feel like it's been a long battle, a long journey, a lot of things you've had to put in, right, to get there. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is everything is always changing and moving forward. Remember, your first card is change. Wheel of Fortune is just that. It also represents a Sagittarius. But the wheel is moving. It's always in motion. Sometimes it moves to a really happy, easy place. Sometimes it moves to a challenging place, right? And then you have a Two of Swords. Twos are balance and choice, but this is definitely choice, but you don't see it. So this ties right in with the Moon, something that you don't see, as well as this Seven of Cups with the choice coming up. So Cancers, yeah, just be on the lookout, but don't be paranoid about it, right? But yeah, your journey is coming to a close, and you're going to have some choices to make about it, okay? Remember, change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So your animal oracle is Moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Yes. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Yeah, sometimes we know things we don't want to know, right? When we figure out that there's somebody that's feeling this way towards us. Now, Spirit is also telling me to say it doesn't mean that the relationship can't be salvaged, right? Sometimes it just takes a talking, right? A discussion, right? But you need to use your own gut instincts where that comes in, Cancers, and see what this situation is for you and how you want to handle it, because the choice is always yours, right? So I really hope this has helped. Would love, love, love for you to comment. Let me know what resonated in this video for you. And I thank you again for supporting my channel. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.